In 2012, a 17-year-old stunned the world on Britain's Got Talent. Jonathan Antoine's voice was pure magic, but behind it was a heartbreaking secret kept for years. His pain started early. At just 4, he was bullied relentlessly. Food became his only comfort. By 6, he was nearly twice the average weight for his age. Kids mocked him. Teachers found him crying alone. The reason went deeper than weight. Doctors later diagnosed Jonathan with trauma-induced hyperphagia, a rare condition triggered by bullying, and musical savant syndrome, which explained his extraordinary mind. He could hear an opera once and memorize every note. By age 10, everything changed. During a casual choir audition, a substitute teacher heard Jonathan sing and was floored. His voice had the power of an adult tenor. Soon he was performing solos without a microphone, his voice filling 2,000-seat halls. At 15, he competed in the Stratford and East London Music Festival. Weighing nearly 300 pounds and standing barely over 5 feet tall, he outshined 47 trained singers. His rendition of Nessun Dorma brought a 4-minute standing ovation and the highest score in festival history. He was accepted into the Royal Academy of Music's junior program, one of only 23 chosen from over 2,800 applicants. Despite intense nerves, his audition was nearly flawless. The school waived its £8,000 fee after seeing his family's struggles. Jonathan trained hard, 12 hours every weekend. At first, his classmates ignored him, but 3 months in, he made history as the youngest to play the lead in the Magic Flute. Then, in 2011, his teacher made a bold move. Jenny Ewington paired the shy 20-stone Jonathan with confident soprano Charlotte Giaconelli. She believed together they could do something special. Charlotte Giaconelli had the confidence Jonathan lacked. That's why their teacher, Jenny Ewington, paired them. Jonathan had the voice. Charlotte had the stage presence. Together, they were electric. Their first duet, The Prayer, was sung in front of just 15 students. But even in that small room, Jenny saw something rare. Their voices blended like they'd been singing together for years. Jonathan and Charlotte couldn't have been more different. He was quiet, withdrawn, and practiced opera for hours alone. She had starred in over 30 musicals by 16 and thrived in the spotlight. But musically, they clicked. Jonathan's rich tenor, C3 to C5, and Charlotte's soaring soprano, C4 to C6, created something unique. A producer called their pairing once in a generation. But behind the scenes, it wasn't always smooth. Jonathan struggled with anxiety, sometimes hiding in the bathroom before rehearsals. Charlotte pulled him back, literally, helping him face the stage time and again. To build confidence, they performed anywhere that would have them. Between February and April 2012, they sang at 23 venues, churches, weddings, pubs, even retirement homes. Their first paid gig was an Easter service, £50 each. Soon after, they performed for 200 people at a charity dinner and earned their first standing ovation. Momentum built fast. By April, they were earning £300 per performance. Over 40 venues were on a wait list. But The Prayer remained their signature song. Charlotte believed they were ready for something bigger. Britain's Got Talent. Jonathan didn't. He feared the mockery that came with being judged on appearance. Charlotte persisted for weeks. Finally, with just 13 minutes left before the deadline, she submitted their audition video, filmed in her bedroom. The producers only called back for Charlotte, but she refused to go without Jonathan. It was both, or neither. They were scheduled to audition at the London Palladium on April 28, 2012. Jonathan had never even taken public transport alone. Charlotte stayed at his house the night before, making sure he didn't back out. When 17-year-old Jonathan stepped onto the BGT stage, everything changed. Wearing a plain t-shirt and visibly nervous, he didn't look like a star. Before he sang, Simon Cowell whispered to Carmen Electra, "Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse." The comment, caught on camera, was cruel, but Jonathan expected it. "I don't look like a standard performer," he later said. "I just went out there in my normal clothes." Then they began to sing The Prayer. A hush fell over the room. Moments later, the audience was on its feet. People wept. Simon Cowell's jaw dropped. All 4 judges gave a yes, But the biggest surprise? Simon, who mocked Jonathan minutes earlier, now compared him to Pavarotti. "You're a future star," he said. Experts confirmed what the world had just witnessed. Jonathan's voice was extraordinary. His range and control matched that of singers twice his age. Their audition video went viral. Uploaded on March 24, 2012, it racked up over 2.6 million views in just weeks. It soon became the most watched TV audition in the world. The media compared him to Susan Boyle. Religious leaders shared the video. International headlines followed. Jonathan had gone from bullied teenager to global sensation overnight. From bullied teen to global star, Jonathan Antoine stepped onto Britain's Got Talent, weighing 280 pounds, battling anxiety and a painful past. His voice stunned the world, but behind the scenes, he struggled deeply. The pressure was intense. In the semifinals, Jonathan fought panic attacks but refused Simon Cowell's suggestion to go solo, declaring, "We came here as a duo, and we're staying as a duo." That loyalty earned massive respect. Shockingly, they lost to a dancing dog. Yet, Simon signed them to a £1 million deal. Their debut album together hit the UK top 10, selling over 250,000 copies. But creative differences grew. Jonathan stayed classical, Charlotte leaned musical theater, leading to their 2014 split. Sony pushed solo careers. Charlotte quickly launched hers. Jonathan hesitated but released Tenere, the youngest tenor to top classical charts. Placido Domingo took notice. By 2020, Jonathan dropped Going the Distance, a powerful concept album with the Royal Philharmonic, and in 2024 surprised fans with a Diane Warren collaboration. Then came a life-changing revelation. In 2023, Jonathan revealed he was diagnosed with autism. This explained years of anxiety and emotional turmoil, transforming his outlook. He became an advocate for mental health and neurodiversity. His transformation wasn't just mental. From 280 pounds, Jonathan lost over 70 pounds after joining Weight Watchers and managing a thyroid condition. Walking 10,000 steps daily became his ritual, helping him feel stronger and more in control than ever. Love found him unexpectedly. During a tough time post-split, he met Michelle Doucet, a Canadian waitress who became his muse and steady support. Their relationship went public in 2016, and she remains a vital part of his creative life. Now, Jonathan is ready to tell it all. A documentary, Beyond the High Sea, is set to reveal his full story: bullying, fame, struggles, and triumphs, with unseen footage that will inspire millions. Despite his challenges, Jonathan has built a strong career. His net worth is estimated at $4 million. His YouTube channel has over 64 million views, generating around $190,000 in ad revenue. His music streams attract over 50,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. His solo albums Tenere and Believe both reached #1 on the UK classical charts. Through it all, he has stayed true to his classical roots, never trading his art for quick fame. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos, and don't forget to press the bell icon.